What is happening, folks? This is Levi with Tutorials, and today I actually wanted to do another video for the driving around series that we're working on. And this time we're going to be going into the neighborhood of Assembly Square, which is part of Somerville. This is a nice little neighborhood and it's all new. There's a lot of different things going on here. There was a movie theater back in the day, but they removed that and they put it somewhere else. So we're going to be driving around showing you around this area, so let's get started. Assembly Square is actually pretty close to basically public transportation. So if you're a person that's looking for a home, or well, not a home but more an apartment, if you're looking for an apartment, you know, that's accessible to Boston, this neighborhood is great because the apartments here are basically all new, and if you have the money to live here, it's an awesome place to live. It pretty much has everything that you need. It has a supermarket. I think the only thing that I would say it doesn't have is a CVS or a pharmacy of any kind, but everything else is here if you want to do some shopping. You know, they have Bed Bath and Beyond. I believe they have a couple of restaurants too. They had a Kmart at some point, but the neighborhood, I guess, you know, lost that for some reason. I guess they closed that down. A lot of Kmart's are closing, so it's not a neighborhood thing, I guess I would say. On the right side over here you have storage, but also there's a little restaurant called Styles Cafe. There's coffee there. There's I believe what's the name of it? I believe they have croissants and different types of Brazilian type of meals, but also a lot of American things as well. So you know, you're gonna be able to find nice things to eat here, and you know, it's a place where, you know, there's just so much around in such a little area, you know. Because one of the things you're going to notice in this video is, if you see this video is a little bit short, comparing to, you know, my other videos in Medford and other places, they're a little bit longer. But here, this is a small area. A lot of it is big buildings. I believe the Tufts Medical Center is here. They have a new Tufts or Partners Health, I believe, and I think it's Partners Health now that I remember. But yeah, it's Partners. It's a big office over here that they have. If you want to have a Starbucks, they have Starbucks. I believe they have a Cafe Nero if you want a nice coffee shop to go to as well. So you definitely can check this out. They have a taco, well, not a taco, but they have like it's a Mexican joint, I would say, and they have like burritos and tacos and different things. I believe it's called Sabroso Taqueria, I think it's called. So you have those, you know, have a lot of different dining options, and if you want American food as well, there's tons of different places here that you can go to. There's even a Greek restaurant as well. And I think there's also a nice sandwich place as well. So so if you're looking for dining options, there's a lot of stuff in here. It is an expensive neighborhood though, so if you're looking for something on the affordable side, you probably don't want to move here. But you know, if you don't want to have a car, you know, if you just want to be near the train and you want to be able to get to downtown Boston or to State Street or whatever, this is great because you have the Orange Line right here, and the Orange Line takes you into you know, pretty much takes you into all of Boston, and you can transfer to the Red Line, you can transfer to the Green Line and whatnot. So there's a lot of nice options with living here. If you're looking for a supermarket, there's a Trader Joe's, and I think that's the only one, but there's also a Stop and Shop. It's not on the neighborhood, it's kind of like on the other side of the highway, but you can actually walk to it from here. So you should be able to pick something up if you're looking for another supermarket options besides Trader Joe's. We're driving here, I think on the right side there's a Cafe Nero. If you see that building over here on the right side. On the front you see the Encore, which is a casino. It's a new casino for that they did here in Boston. And so it's here, but as you can see, there's still some kind of construction going on here. Construction in this area has not stopped since I can remember. Right here you see we're in the Assembly train station here on the right side. That is where you would go to get in if you wanted to go and catch the train or catch the Orange Line in the Assembly station. There's also parking on the left side here as well. But yeah, this is the back of the parking lot. It's there, and as you can see, it's all pretty new. If you see these buildings here, they're all new. It's all pretty nice development here. And I think most of it, the stuff that's here, is all rental. I don't think you can actually buy an apartment in this area. Just FYI, just so you know, if you're looking for an apartment that you want to buy or a condo, you probably want to look in here. I mean, I think they have a few things, but don't quote me on it. Um, they just have everything is just so expensive here. I think an apartment is way over 2K or more if you're looking for an apartment, and we're talking like a 1 bedroom. So this kind of tells you what this neighborhood is about. I mean, there's a lot of money in here. I believe there's a Fith factory store. As you can see, there's the AMC. This is for your movie theater. You have the yellow Legos giraffe. They have a Legoland here as well. So if you have kids, it is a nice place to bring your kids to play. But yeah, you have this movie theater and everything. And what I like about this movie theater is that it's actually the seats are recliners, so you can actually make some of them, not all of them, just not all the seats, but there's some of them are recliner seats, and that's really awesome. Because you get to sit in there and kind of feel like you're kind of at home. Sometimes it's a little dirty, so you want to be careful. But this is pre-pandemic that I'm talking about. I don't know how it's gonna be once the pandemic is over. But I want to apologize for the sun here that it's kind of blocking our view. But hopefully on this right side over here, things are not as bad. Over here you have the Outback Steakhouse, which is a pretty good restaurant if you're looking for something to eat. There are different dining options, of course. You have the Rotary. We're gonna be going into the Rotary now, and then we're gonna try to go back and try to get you into the little shopping area that's just in Assembly. But as you can see, you have the water here. I believe this is the Mystic River, and you can see, there's so many places here that you could go to. But if you're looking for walking to be more recreational, this is a nice place to walk, especially in the summers. And there's also events over here. They have concerts and things going on here, so lots of fun stuff. And if you're living, if you're looking for a place like this, like I said, it's a little bit expensive, but if you take away the fact that you're not gonna need a car, your car insurance, you're not gonna need to buy gas if you live here. You can afford it if you think of it from that point of view. It's a little expensive, but you don't have to buy a car. You don't have to spend gas. You are gonna have to have a bus pass or some way that you can take public transportation. But there's buses that come here as well, and there's also the Assembly train station that's right there, or the subway station, if you will. Over here we have the Christmas tree. This Christmas tree store. It's like they sell different things for the home. Christmas tree shop, a lot of stuff, a lot of cheap things, but a lot of good things as well too. You just have to look out. There's a lot of good specials and things going on here if you're looking. So that is a great thing. I don't know if you can see the logo on the right side, on the top right. It says Christmas tree shop. And, like I said, they have all sorts of different things going on in there. If you're looking for I don't know, some decorations for the house. I mean, you want to look in here. So that's something that definitely think about. This is a place you have to drive really slow because a lot of people here jaywalk. Again, this city is kind of made for people that walk. It's not made for drivers, but they do have a lot of parking. If you see on the left side, there's a lot of parking. There is a okay, right here you see Trader Joe's. There's a Trader Joe's right there. See the line? I wanted to show you guys the line here. This has been with the pandemic. I remember without the pandemic, there was never any lines. So if you're seeing this line, it's freaking you out, and you're thinking, oh no, I don't want to live there. There's such a line to get inside. But it's only because of the pandemic. Once the pandemic is over, then it should be fine. You have the Burlington Coat Factory right over here on the right side. That's pretty much self-explanatory. If you're looking for a coat or different types of clothing, you can probably find them here. So you have different options. Yeah, like I said, if you're living in this neighborhood and you're looking for some underwear or something, you can get it here. So there's different, there's nice things here. Also, Bed Bath & Beyond. If you're looking for house stuff, even appliances. I believe they sell. Well, not appliances, but they sell like if you're looking for a toaster oven and all that stuff. You should be able to find it here. Yeah, this is a TJ Maxx right here on the left side. The Home Goods TJ Maxx. They have more home stuff and also clothing and stuff as well. So you got your different options here. Right over here is where the old Kmart used to be. They closed that down already. But it was a pretty big place. There was a lot of stuff going on here. I used to come here to pick up different things that I needed for the house. The last thing that I got from there was an air. It was one of those air compressor things for the car. I think that's what it's called, an air compressor. It's basically the thing to fill the car, the tires with air if need to. So we're gonna try to go over here and kind of take you into that side. We're gonna try to take you into Home Depot so you can see the Home Depot area that we have here in Assembly. On the right side over here, I don't know if you can see this empty parking lot. There used to be a big movie theater here. They took it down because it was, I guess they knew they were going to be putting it on the other side where the big giraffe is at, where the lady giraffe is at. Also on the right side, you have the Lincoln School. So they do a lot of the nursing, and I believe it's also what they call the nursing assistants and all those people. They come here and they get courses, and then they can start working in the hospitals, either through medical assistant or nursing assistant, or I believe they can also be a nurse in there too. We're also going to be here right in front of the Home Depot, the Somerville Home Depot, and pretty much there's a lot of options here for you to buy if you need stuff for the house. This is pretty much self-explanatory when it comes to Home Depot. All your home goods and things that you need for the house to fix your house are all in here. So you can come here and pick the stuff up here. So like I said, there's a lot of options for people living in Assembly, and those are just some of them that you can have. We're gonna try to make another video in the future, more detail of course about Somerville, but make sure to like this video, share it with your friends, make sure to just leave a comment, of course, if you have any questions, if you want us to drive around more parts of Somerville. Be sure to stay tuned, okay? Signing off, this is Eli. Take care, folks.